Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Loni coming to you today with a special reading for our sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of March for Virgos. If this resonates with you, I hope that you would give me a like and please subscribe. And perhaps if it doesn't, you can check on your moon or your rising sign. Again, this is for my wonderful Virgos asking for a message for you today. And I hope that you'll come back and visit with me again and subscribe. Thank you. Virgos for the month of March. What is the divine message for Virgos for the month of March? I have two cards already pulled out for this special reading today, and it's from our Shaman Oracle, the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and a couple other messages that may resonate as well today. We shall see. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. All right. You are going to come out with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay, let's see what we got here. And we have being patient. And it did come out, this Nine of Pentacles came out upside down, so I can understand that it's saying be patient with what you're working on and your new adventures that you're setting out to do. All right, so don't look to the left, don't look to the right, but look straight ahead, stay focused. What are you bringing to the table? I know this is the Death card, but for whatever reason, it made me think of what are you bringing to the table. That being said, this also resonates with the Scorpio energy. And at times, they are interested in what you're bringing to the table. How are you going to satisfy them? All right. But if that resonates with you, great. But let's get a little bit more. Yep. Confirmation of this love that is possibly blooming here. But be patient with your love. All right. So then while you might be looking at how you're going to stay stabilized and bring to the table your finances and upkeep, the love of your life, that could be a water sign, Pisces. Scorpio is a water sign as well. And then you also have your Cancer. All right, so what are you bringing to the table? Are you bringing the love? Right here is a beloved card. It's asking you to think about how to best love each other. Well, basically, you have to first love yourself. It is about change and enhancing your life. Enhancing your life. All right. So you're coming from a standpoint of love, a standpoint of what you can bring to the table. What are you offering? All right. So when you give something, you can receive that as well. Isn't that true? Once you're able to say, I love you and give with your heart, you're opening yourself up to receive love as well. We'll possibly come to that Blade card later. I'm interested in shuffling one more time, so let me do that right quick and see what else we can receive for our Virgos today for the month of March. What do we receive for the Virgos today in the month of March? I like to turn them around so I don't have to necessarily see what card is coming towards me, okay? And this one looks like it's ready. And you have to watch your words and what are you going to say. But then we were talking about that blade. And then the Queen of Swords came out, excuse me. So what are you cutting loose? What are you letting go of? What no longer is helping you build a financial stability? I was going to say relationship, but what's helping you to build a financial stability? Is it something that you tie together with this relationship that's taken away a lot of your time, a lot of your interest, a lot of your energy? Okay, let's see. What's in it for my Virgos? What are they talking about with that energy of the sword? And that is our wonderful Virgo. All right, so yes, you want to focus on what you're giving and what you're receiving and how that's balancing out. All right, so we have the air sign here, which is going to be our Aquarius, Gemini, and who am I missing? Libra. Oh, okay, Libra, exactly, with the balancing of the scale. All right, so my dear hearts, what do we have here for our Virgo? What's the real message here? Oh, Don't feel like you need them so much. Don't depend on them. See, we was talking about what you bring to the table and no longer having to depend on that love. You are letting go of depending on someone else. That's what this blade is. You're no longer looking at them to be your support system, okay? What are you doing for yourself? That self-love. Believe it in yourself, okay? Believe it in what's working, that's going to be, oh, okay, that's coming towards you in your best interest. No longer saying, okay, I don't feel like I'm worthy. I don't feel like I can make this. I don't feel like I could do this all alone. When you have more than enough strength to do it on your own. All right, so my spirit is giving me instructions to do another card. And this is the Andorra cards. Let's see here, sweetheart. These are the cards that I'm going to use. All right. Now, our dear Virgos, this could resonate with you now. It could resonate with you in the future. But this is a March reading for 2022. And we're looking for a message for our divine, wonderful Virgos, okay? What's the message for our Virgos today? The key. Locked doors can now open. Now, that for some reason reminds me of that blade. I'll come back to why. I don't know why, though. Let your intentions be known. Oh, see, you, ooh, child, shut your mouth. Didn't I say let your intentions be known? To the man in your life or the woman in your life, this is the energy here, the authority and diplomat, somebody stern. So whether or not they're saying, hey, you know what, I really want this relationship to work, but let's really get it all out on the table. Let's really talk about what's going on here. Let's really talk about how we can make this happen and cut out what no longer is good for us, okay? Because the blade could be used to cut away what no longer is good. You know, it could be good. In the back of the day, they used it to cut up the fur so they have nice warm coat to wear. You can use it to cut your food up so you have some delicious food to eat. And you know, so that being said, what's your home life looking like? And then this is also about the queen. So you're looking like you're being prosperous if you really are financially stable and you are doing a lot of hard work. I think sometimes that can come into hindrance and you know, kind of dampen things on your sex life. So whether or not that means you need to start looking younger and you know, or this could be for someone who's not in a relationship, but now you're looking to be in a relationship. Okay, get yourself all dressed up, dazzled up, smelling good, looking good, put your jewelry on, put your lipstick on. All right, be the queen of your authority, having queen of your own body, if you will. Everything you putting into it is looking good. All right, what you bringing to the table, baby? Tell me that. What? Where did my beautiful card go? Let your intentions be known. Same thing. What you bringing to the table? What you working with? Okay, what are you working with? The queen meet her king. Y'all see that? Look at that. What you talking about right here? Let your intentions be known. What are you talking about? What you whispering in my ear? All right, let's not look at her to him, but her to her. Her to him, excuse me. So you got to sometimes change it up, baby. Put on a blonde wig. Make yourself look good in a different kind of way. Go get your hair done, get your nails done, get your toes done, all right? Get it all fancy for your loved one. Because this is also something about yourself. Loving yourself is enough, too, to make you feel good. Loving yourself is enough to say, okay, I don't know if I have a lover right now, but you will. All right, so start getting yourself looking good, feeling good, projecting that image out there so you can have what you desire. This moon card was already dealt out before I had started this recording, but believe in the impossible. So your full blue moon moment, what you thought you couldn't have, you can have. That's what it's saying right there. What you thought you couldn't have, you can have. And you can have whatever you put your mind to. If you really think about it, you got to put the pieces together sometimes. You got to know what you want. You know, you got to analyze it a little bit better. You can't have a clouded judgment. You got to cut away those things that, you know, your deciding factors are, well, this didn't work, so how am I going to change it? Okay, that worked. Okay, well, we're going to use that instead. Okay, sweetheart, Virgo coming through. What's your crowning moment? A time to give rather than take. Okay, because I'm a Virgo, so I understand. And you know, we like what we like, but when it comes to love, we're givers anyway. So you're a giver anyway. Show the world your real you. Didn't I say put yourself into some new stuff? Show yourself as you are blossoming, as you are beautiful. You are strong and handsome. Put on some new cologne, my man. You know, freshen up your mustache and your goatee. All right, and nothing will come out of come of this situation void, of course. So what do we mean by nothing come of this situation? I'm thinking when you close off to the world, nothing comes to that situation. You know, when you're trying to be hiding, okay, and when you're not really ready to go and get involved in a relationship, but you really are ready for a relationship. But let me just go ahead and ask the spirit to give us more clarity about what nothing comes to this. Nothing comes of this situation. All right, so you have to have a fresh new beginning. So that's what it's talking about. So letting go of something in the past and letting go of something that no longer is good for that relationship. That's exactly what this card, the blade, is saying. Let go of something that's no longer good for the relationship and starting a new action, which is really about, hey, you know, how am I going to make sure that his eyes or her eyes are still on me? Okay, what am I talking about? What am I saying that's gonna make her happy or him happy, and bring that to the forefront, making that love be strong? You feel me? Look, locked doors can now be open. That key to your happiness, baby. That key, that key to your happiness. All right. What's really at the bottom of it is really what you want to have happen, and your words are important. Okay. In this card, I was just looking at the bottom of my deck. Your words and your actions. Your words are strong and powerful. What are you saying? What are you doing? How are you doing it? And your ability to say, okay, I got a house, I got my man, I got my woman. We looking good, we feeling good. And we want something out of this. We no longer feeling like we're being left out. All right, I'm watching my words. I don't have to be prideful. All right, I can think about others, because this upside down is sometimes letting me know that you're just not going to be thinking about yourself, and pride sometimes can get in the way of saying I'm sorry. Whoever you need to say you're sorry to. Sometimes you say I'm sorry to myself. Child, you know, I did that and I didn't like what I did to myself. So, or allow myself to do. So just say you're sorry to yourself. And then also open up your heart, because then when you can forgive yourself, you can learn to forgive others, and then let that just blow away. Go ahead and brush that off. Brush that off your shoulder. Cut that to the side. You feel me? And then you have your wonderful kingdomship. All right. And you have the key for whatever your opportunities and what you're looking to do is coming to you. I feel like this message is missing something. So let me just get one more deck. I'm looking at my Lover's deck now. And this card, oh, see, I forgot this card was over there. And this card is really talking about forgiveness. It says nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. I just said that, didn't I? So letting go of what you thought about yourself as well as what you thought about somebody else, because that's not going to help you make your best life. Okay. Might as well let that go. And I'm looking to give you another message with the Lover's card, okay? And while we're looking at these cards here, it really is bottom line. I want to say be a little selfish. In other words, fix yourself up, make yourself look good. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. All right. So while I said be selfish, okay, it's telling you to also love others. But to me, you can't really love others if you can't love yourself. That's the bottom line. Anyway, but you know, I'm just putting my 2 cents in there, so please forgive me. But the generation of what it's really saying, and the words that it's saying, is that you got to let go. You got to be willing to give. You got to show the world the real you. Oh, aren't you beautiful, right? And it is giving me the water energy. We talked about that a little. Oh, was that the water? Yeah, we did. We talked about the water energy. The air sign, excuse me. But nevertheless, we got believe in the impossible. All right, so that could be the Aquarius as well as Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. And then we had the air sign, which is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Okay. All right. So while I feel like all this is saying a lot, I really want to sum it up to really give a finite, ain't nothing finite. Well, kind of, sort of. What's really the information here? I think I said a lot. That being said, I did say a lot. That being said, I did say a lot. But let's go ahead and gather this up and put this to the side. And let's look real quickly at your March information for the month. All right. And just giving you a closeout here of what to really know and appreciate from this message today. Okay. What spirit divine would you have them to know today? All right. What are you thinking about? We got that started. We got the blade again. So words can be effective. Okay. And now don't hold on to your money too tightly. That means share. Oh my goodness. That is a part of the message, honey. What you gonna share? What you gonna give? Ooh. What you gonna give today? Ooh, more of the air sign is coming out here. Everything is fine, but don't just think about yourself. Come on, Virgo, when you're coming out your closet of being alone, what are you fighting for? Is really a sound situation, a sound home, a happy home. Of course, who doesn't want a happy home, right? Who doesn't want to feel happy and satisfied with everything they own? We all do, isn't that right? But this being said, this is your March. Oh my goodness, this is your March message. This card basically went all the way to the other side. It is going to be the Knight of Swords. Okay? The Knight of Swords is taking action, moving towards your great ideas, knowing that you can have that success that you're looking for. And really the bottom line is going to be you're giving more this month. This message is asking you to think about what are you going to give? How are you going to give? And who is receiving? Okay, this is what I want to know. Who's receiving? I said this message is going to be over, but I'm interested in knowing who's receiving here. What we got going on? Don't be indecisive, okay? And don't be only dwelling on yourself. As much as I say get yourself fancy, that is, but when you get dressed up for your significant other, you're really not just thinking about yourself. You are thinking about others. You are thinking about how you present yourself to the world when you get dressed up and looking good, smelling good, putting your cologne on, fixing your goatee, and getting a new hairdo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that means you're really not thinking about yourself. That means that you are thinking about the next person. You are asking yourself, how can I present myself to him to make them feel good for being with me? Ooh, child, the right way. Okay? What's coming through the right way? What am I doing the right way? How am I making this happen the right way? Okay, giving them something that they can feel good about, giving them something they want to come home to, making it feel good to them. You're a worker, okay? This we know. The Virgos are very dedicated and hard workers, but the success in the bottom line, and I just dealt that out of this card, sweetheart. The bottom line is that it's going to give you all these things that you really desire. Everything, including your family, everything at your office. You come into the office and you looking better and you smelling good. All right, you got haters. Okay, so. And don't overdo the perfume on the cologne. That can happen sometimes. Okay, just a sidebar. But when you go in there knowing this and knowing that you're on top of the world, and knowing that you're giving them the best that you got, ain't nothing stopping you. Because that self-love is so key, right? That self-love allows you to love better. That self-love allows you to love them. And that self-love, ooh, child, that self-love makes you not care what nobody else is saying about you. It don't matter. Because you got the whole package. You said, what did you bring to the table? Dang it, what did I do with that card? What are you bringing to the table? Okay, what are you presenting? And then it says, forgive those and treasure your loved ones. So I believe it, and I'm just going to say it like this. When you putting your package together and you looking good all around, top to bottom, head to toe, You are, you are letting your loved ones know, they're going to treasure you too. You forgiving them, so whatever they said don't matter no more. Whatever you did to yourself doesn't matter anymore because you've already forgiven yourself. You've already moved on from that. You already know that you got everything you can desire. And remember to give, okay? All right, Virgo, that's our message. I say us because I'm a Virgo too. A time to give rather than take. Honey, honey. This message is saying you forgive and you gotta let go. That says forgive and go ahead and love them a little more. That says forgive and it's important to treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Now, whether or not you're gonna keep that communication open, it's okay. You can still love them. All right, you can still love them very nicely. And that that man or that woman that was asking you, that Scorpio energy, that Libra energy, that Aquarius energy that's asking what you was bringing to the table, and where is it going, and what you got to offer. You are the bag. You everything. I mean, you more than a bag. Excuse me, but you get what I'm saying. You the whole package, baby. You the whole package. All right. So that's the message for today. Is that our Virgos are giving more in the month of March. They are loving themselves more in the month of March, and they also forgiving more in the month of March. And they're cutting everything that they don't have to keep in their lives. All right, sweetheart, I appreciate you coming and tuning in. This is Loni asking that you please come back and hear more messages I have to offer you. And please subscribe today and like and share. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Go and be great.